What's up, everybody? Tim Anderson here, aka Renfill. This one caught my eye today. This just, I guess, is going across as leaked footage this afternoon. It is Ubisoft's forever in development hell, Skull and Bones, and I guess a huge chunk of narrated test footage leaked online today. And Kotaku's got sort of a rundown of things. I want to talk about it a little bit because I have a huge love of pirate games and pirate themes. Black Sails is like an amazing show if you've never watched that. I've been waiting for a good pirate game to sink my teeth into. So let's dive into this today. If this is your first time tuning in, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things. Check out our Discord and our gaming community. Links are down below. Let's just kind of go through this and see what it's got to say. Um, so there's some narrative footage here. I've got a cool screenshot there, which is not really what I'm hugely interested in. The game looks like a textbook modern Ubisoft game. Players collect blueprints, loot materials, and build up their infamy rank to get bigger, better ships. Rise and grind, sailors. New leaked game footage. Let's open that up. That's going to Reddit. This says this is a tutorial gameplay meant for alpha testers. It's not final. We got a link here. Couldn't find your video. It probably got taken down already. I'm going to give this a quick scan. I don't see anything in here. So let's talk about this. Oh, there's an update right there. As of 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time, which was a little while ago, footage has been removed. So never mind. We're not going to watch the footage. That's unfortunate. Well, we can still read through this. The new gameplay footage, which was just over 6 minutes long, details how players will complete contracts for NPCs to rank up and unlock new ship designs and upgrades, which kind of sounds like the upgrade system in New World. Hmm. Stock the ships with rations, water, repair kits, and ammunition before going out to sea. If their ship gets destroyed or their crew mutinies, ooh, you can have a mutinied crew, will lose rank and respawn somewhere else, while other players have a chance to salvage the wreck. Sources tell Kotaku it could finally be out as soon as the fall of 2022. Is this footage down below? If it is, I'm going to have that running down below while I finish reading this. Skull Bones was first revealed at E3 2017 and was pitched as a session-based shooter focusing on PvP. This new test footage instead emphasizes resource management, showing how players will harvest things like ore, lumber, and animal skins, which they can be refined at the main social hub into other materials. The narrator says crafting is an essential activity for you to progress as an infamous pirate. The footage stresses that the game can be played solo, but Ubisoft recently described it as a multiplayer first, and it even has a robust vanity shop for cosmetics. Ugh, of course it does. I will say though, if this is some footage from the, let's get that down here so people can actually see it. It doesn't look bad. Obviously, it's a little grainy in its composition because we're seeing, some renderings here. It looks kind of groovy. Yeah, the development has been hell. Uh, there's been creative directors leaving, cost issues, tons of attrition. It's spearheaded by Ubisoft Singapore, which has had its own problems. So the project began as an expansion for 2013's Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, excuse me, before evolving into half a dozen other types of games in the near decade since. Almost 10 years this thing's been in development hell, but they obviously want to do something with it, and they're trying to get it out the door in some form or another. So if they say as soon as fall of 2022, that could be very interesting to see a pirate game coming out. Despite continued statements by Ubisoft leadership that the game has been coming along just fine, the delays and attrition continue, in addition to alleged tumult and misconduct at its lead studio. They lost their associate game director in December. Designers and writers have also recently departed. The game lost its latest producer just a couple months ago. That little snippet looks pretty damn cool. That's from April 29th, 2022. That's today, actually. Hmm. Can we open that in another tab? Take another look at that. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I mean, I'm never gonna say no to cool pirate ships. Alright, well, let's see what we get from that. According to two sources, Ubisoft had hoped to launch Skull and Bones this spring. The date was then pushed back to summer, then to September. There's mounting pressure to ship the game, which some sources believe has cost Ubisoft close to, or over 200 million, in part because of an existing agreement with the Singapore government. They did not immediately respond to a tweet request for comment, but did acknowledge the leak. Friday teasing an official upcoming reveal, so they didn't actually do anything. So then it said later on, a spokesperson provided the following statement. We confirm that this is a glimpse of our upcoming game, Skull and Bones. Recently, we ran a technical test for the game, and some of its details became public. This video footage was taken from an early version of the game and doesn't reflect the quality and features of the final game. We'll share more details about things soon. It is expected to be a live service game, obviously, so it'll keep continuing to grow and evolve even after its release. Says former developers have said they are skeptical it could deliver anything close to what the publishers or players might be expecting. Um, yeah, interesting. So, at the very least, we have a confirmation from Ubisoft that this is, in fact, a real thing and that we are going to be seeing something soon from them because it's about damn time. You can never go wrong with pirate ships. Am I wrong? I love pirates, so I think that if they could make this work, if it comes out and it does good, it could be something interesting to play, something interesting and fun to see. I can't think of any. I've been playing Sea of Thieves a little bit recently. I just got into Sea of Thieves at the request of some of our community members in the Wandering Hermits Discord. I've had a lot of fun with Sea of Thieves, but it's definitely more of a cartoonish take on things, and it does have some survival elements to it. There's a little bit of PvP, but they also do some really good story stuff. Like we've been going through, we did the it's Pirates of the Caribbean themed storylines, and it's really cool the way that's been done. And it's a lot like the ride, so it's really cool the way they pull you in with that nostalgia and everything else. But I've yet to see like a solid. I mean, people can all the way go back to Black Flag and say, we want another Assassin's Creed game that's pirates basically. I can't think of any really good pirate games that have ever come out. I'm sure people will. There was a old pirate MMO which it was like a decade ago or more. But I can't think of any solid pirate games that would pull me in. And going back to Black Sails, I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean is a fun franchise, but if you've never watched Black Sails is the coolest, hands down, the coolest pirate show I've ever seen. We've watched it through 3 times now, I think, Chris and I. Um, and would happily do it a fourth. Like it is that good of a show, and it's so realistic in their portrayal of the pirates of that era and just very well done. So if we could get a pirate game that has that level of realism, I would happily play that over Sea of Thieves. Now, with the heavy influence of survival games, it sounds like we're getting a crafting first type of game, which means some type of survival gameplay, which for better or for worse, that seems to be what the genre is right now, where we're doing lots of, you know, looting and crafting and repairing of ships, which is realistic, but also is just sort of sometimes that grind cannot be fun, and I would rather just focus on the fun part of being a pirate, which we may get some of that. I don't know yet. Says multiplayer first, so that doesn't always necessarily go well with console games. If it's going to be cross-platform, that might be a different story. We just don't know enough about this game yet, so I don't know. Love to hear your thoughts and comments below. If you did get a chance to see the full footage, let me know. If you've got any links to it, also let me know in the comments below, and we'll take a look at things. Don't forget, if this is your first time here, do me a favor and like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video on whatever it may be. I do lots of different things here on YouTube, so check out the playlists, whether it's game reviews, movie reviews, TV shows, books. We have a gaming community. Discord links are down below. Don't forget to patreon.com/wandering hermits, where my brother, my wife, and I are building the world of the Weave and the Void. Check all that stuff out, and hopefully we'll see you in the next episode. Yarg mateys, shiver me timbers.